Good afternoon guys, and welcome to the very first FUTWIZ tutorial on our channel, and this tutorial is going to be on how to produce your own Team of the Week prediction. These tutorials are something I might do every 3 or 4 weeks depending on what there is new on the site, new on FUTWIZ, or whether I feel there's anything I need to cover. So yes, the first thing I'm going to be doing today is running you through how I compile a list of players that I then choose my Team of the Week from. I'm also going to be telling you about some of the decisions I have to make, and then finally showing you how to put together a squad on the custom builder and then view it in web app view. So yes, what websites do I use to help compile my list of players for my Team of the Week prediction? And the first type of site that I use is a live score website, and these are sites that update scores as they come in. It is as simple as that. It is the easiest way to get up to date with scores, and I use 3 of them. Football 24, Soccer 24 and Flash Score. I use Football 24 for the really quick updates. There are no stats involved, but I feel it is a very well organised site and you can tailor it to what you want to see. Soccer 24 and Flash Score, they're slightly more stat based. They have some assists on some of the sites, on some of the games, sorry, not all of them. They do have some statistics, but I wouldn't trust them, and I most certainly would not trust the lineups as they are almost always inaccurate. But if you do want to find accurate lineups, don't worry, there are 2 sites out there that I believe are very, very accurate indeed. You've got Transfer Market, which is a German-owned site, I do believe, but can be viewed in English, and footballlineups.com. These normally for most leagues have very, very accurate lineups and are also very, very good with goals and assists. Normally, I don't think Transfer Market does the likes of Argentina, Mexico and Colombia. However, Football Lineups does do that. You have also got Soccerway as well, slightly less in depth as the other 2, but is also a good alternative if you can't find anything on those 2 sites. And the final type of site that I use is a rating site, and again I've got 3. We've got Who Scored, which is slightly more general than the next 2 I'm going to mention, and their ratings I wouldn't say are a fair judgment of how players played, but you can use them if you wish. However, their live updates in game, you know, goals and assists, if you want to just sit there and view a game that you can view, because of course they're not all viewable, can be very, very helpful indeed. But the final 2 are 2 specialised sites. We've got Marca, which is the Spanish Madrid-based paper, and they do ratings for all La Liga games, like you can see on the screen now from last Saturday's Barcelona versus Granada game, and Kicker, the German-based website. And of course they do ratings for the German Bundesliga, but in this case it is the lower the rating the better. As you can see, Berkey got a 1, the rest got a 2, Iogo as well got a 2. And that is why Berkey especially is in this week's Team of the Week. Right, so if you do that all weekend, collect your player data, come Monday night you should have a list. I'm not going to say how long, because it is how long is a piece of string. It is up to you to set your standards as to who you think makes it onto your list or not. But this is the time where you do really have to think about making a team. And here are a few things you have to consider before I feel you can pick a final 18. The first thing is the ratio of gold to silver to bronze, and I feel it should be about 10 to 7 to 1. I think that is what this Team of the Week out now is, exactly 10 to 7 to 1. You want the starting 11, 10 golds. You want 7 silvers with 1 in the 11 and then a bronze on the bench. Sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 bronzes, and that normally means you get less silvers, not less golds. I don't think you'll get less than 8 golds in a regular Team of the Week, perhaps later on so in the year, when the bigger leagues have stopped. The second thing to consider is the variety of leagues, and it's a bit annoying that I'm doing this video now when the Team of the Week out at the moment is a fairly poor example, given there's no French League players whatsoever in this week's Team of the Week. But normally you'd get at least 1 player from the 5 major leagues, from the Premier League, the Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A and Ligue 1, but this week there are no Ligue 1 or Ligue 2 players whatsoever. And the rest of the time the spread is normally 1 per league, so you won't go into a Team of the Week and see 3 MLS players unless it's later on in the year. Normally it's, you know, say 2 or 3 Prem, 2 or 3 La Liga, 2 or 3 Bundesliga, 1 or 2 Serie A, 1 or 2 Ligue 1, and the rest all have 1 player. And the final thing to consider is the spread of nationalities. However, I don't see this as being quite as important as the previous 2 points. Just don't have a team of the week that has, say, 6 Brazilians in it, because that will not happen. Right, here we are then. Sorry if my mic quality has dropped. By the way, I have had to move onto Camtasia to record the screen. But yes, like I said, here we are on FUTWIZ, and what I'm going to do now is firstly, for those that don't know, show you where the custom builder is and then how to use it. So it is pretty simple. It is just squads, custom builder, as easy as that, and you'll be presented eventually with 18 blank tiles, and you can change formation and everything up here. But let's put in a player as an example. Manuel Neuer is going to be my example player. You can choose whatever card type you like, change his position, do all of that stuff. But what I'm going to do is upgrade his stats as if he was getting an inform. So here we go, +2 on pretty much everything. Seems to be what EA are doing this year. So there we go. There he is in goal. Great looking card. And I'll be back in a second once I've finished the full team. Okie dokie then, here is our squad of many colours, and all of these card colours are available on the custom builder and do also all work on the web app. And the way to get into the web app is literally, again, as simple as this. Just click web app here, and eventually it should load. You will need to zoom in your screen, by the way. Go to, or however you do it, just zoom in once and it should fix the border. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. I'm sure it's on Ruin's to-do list. But here we are. Yeah, here is the squad. You can see in web app view. You can click on their bio as well and view their cards up close. Kind of cool in it. But yes, guys, that does conclude the video on how to create your own team of the week prediction. Of course, you wouldn't make a squad of many colours. You'd make a proper team, including subs, obviously. But yes, do be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you all soon. See you guys. Goodbye.